This video is lesson 1 of the Hands-on Equations learning system. And this system uses hands-on manipulatives to help teach you algebra. Before you begin, there are a few components of the system that you'll need to know about. And the first one is this large thing right here. We call this a balance. And the reason that it's called a balance is because the idea is that we are trying to compare whatever's in this pan to whatever is in this pan, and if the values or the weights of the objects in each pan are equal, then they will stay at the same height or the same level. And usually these are called pan balances, and usually these pan balances have some sort of arrow that will be pointing straight up at a midpoint right here to help you immediately determine that these two balances are exactly at the same height. And this system will also be using some game pieces, and one of those pieces is this blue pawn right here, which we will call X-Man. Sometimes I will just call it X for short. We'll also use these red cubes that we call number cubes. And our goal when we are using these three components, the pan balance, the blue pawns, and the red number cubes, is to try to figure out the name, or in this case, the value of X-Man. The reason we call him X-Man is because we don't really know his true name. We don't really know his true value. So that's what we're always going to be trying to discover, is the value of the X-Man. And to help us discover the value of X-Men, we're going to be using something called an equation. And you've seen equations many times before. So for example, 4 plus 1 equals 5 is an equation. An equation simply means that everything on the left-hand side of the equal sign, in this case 4 plus 1, is equal to everything on the right-hand side of the equal sign. So this is a true equation. Here's another example of an equation. Let's say we have 3 plus 2 plus 8, and that is equal to, let's say, 9 plus 4. 3 plus 2 plus 8 is 13. 9 plus 4 is 13, so this is a true equation. Everything on the left has the same value as everything on the right. Because we are always going to be working with equations where the left and right-hand sides are equal in value, you'll notice that the pans in the balance in this picture are at equal heights. That's because the left-hand side and the right-hand side will always be equal. So, for example, if I put an X-Man on the left-hand side and a 5 on the right-hand side, knowing that these pan balances have to be equal, we now know the value of X-Man. X-Man must be equal to 5. Well, let me make this a little bit more tricky. What if I put 2 X-Men on the left-hand side and a 6 on the right-hand side? What is the value of X-Man? And while you're thinking about that, is there more than one value? Is there more than one solution? If you said the value of X-Men is equal to 3, you are correct. And there is only one value of X-Men for this problem because X-Men's name has to be consistent throughout the problem. I can't have an X-Men right here that has a value of 1 and then an identical X-Men right here that has a value of 5. They would be two different, I'd have to use two different pieces or two different objects to represent those two different numbers. So in all these problems that we're going to be doing, X-Man's value in each problem will be consistent, meaning that if it's 3 right here, it's 3 right here. Now in the next problem, its value very well could change to something totally different, but all the X-Men in the same problem will have the same value. Now that you know that, see if you can figure out what the value of X-Men is in this scenario. And this does not mean 66 on the right-hand side. This means 6 plus 6. And 6 plus 6 is, of course, 12. So knowing that we have 3 X-Men on the left is equal in value to 12, what is the value of X? Well, in this case, X would have to be equal to 4. And again, every one of these x's would be equal to 4 because 4 plus 4 plus 4 is equal to 12. Let's see if we can make this a little bit more tricky now. Let's put 2 x's and a 2 on the left-hand side, and let's put an 8 and another X-Men on the right-hand side. Can you figure out what the value of X-Men is in this setup? And you may want to pause the video for a moment, take just a minute to think about this, and then unpause it when you're ready to continue. This is a situation where you will probably want to use trial and error to help you solve. So what I would do is I'd start out by saying, well, what if X is 1? If X is 1, then I have 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. So the left-hand side would have a total value of 4. On the right-hand side, X would still have to be 1, and 1 plus 8 is 9. Well, that would make the right-hand side way heavier than the left-hand side, and that cannot be true because this is an equation. So I know X does not equal to 1. So what we will try is now 2. And let's do 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. 2 plus 8 is 10. 6 does not equal 10 again, so X does not have a value of 2. And you can continue trying in this manner until you find the value of X. It will give you a true equation. So let's skip ahead. Let's try 5. Let's see. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12. 5 plus 8 is 13. 12 and 13, nope, they're not the same. Let's try 6. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. 6 plus 8 is 14. Oh yes, we've determined now that in this equation, X has a value of 6. And we just check that, what we call doing the check for an equation, by plugging in that value, 6 plus the 2, and we're making sure that that is equal to 8 plus 6. Everywhere we see in the X-Men, we're plugging in what we think the X is. So in this case, 6 plus 2, that's 14. And 8 plus 6 is also to 14. Because 14 equals 14, we've checked this and made sure for a value of 6, our equation is true. And in just a moment, when you work these out on your own, you'll get a handout that will have pictures of a pan balance with these equations set up. And your job is to solve for the value of X. When you think you have figured out what the value of X-Men is, you will write down that value next to the X equals blank. Then there will be a blank that says check. The check is for you to take that value of X, plug it in just like I did right here, and check to make sure that the left-hand side and the right-hand side of your equation truly do have the exact same value. And what you will write down in the checkbox is the value of the left-hand side and the value of the right-hand side when you plug in your X value for each X-Man. So for today, that's all the instruction I'm going to give you in solving these problems that you're going to do on your own. I highly suggest that if you get stuck, just work in a methodical way. Start with 1. Count by ones every time you see X-Men. Add up the left-hand side, add up the right-hand side. And if the left side and the right side do not have the same value, then move on to 2 and count by 2s everywhere you see an X-Men. And just continue progressing in that fashion until eventually you find a value for X-Men that will make the left side of your equation and the right side of your equation have the same value.